You're going to stand really tall. You're going to press your belly button back to your spine. Okay, it almost feels like your hips are curved under a little bit, right? We don't want bad posture, but we also don't want the booty sticking out. So be nice and straight there. Take your shoulders up to your ears, toward the back of the room, and then all the way down, and make sure your tummy's still tucked in. Make sure your chin is level to the floor, okay? Take a big breath in, bring your arms up, cross them, and then out. Hold back up a little bit. All right, get those lungs moving. Again, big inhale. Cross the arms now. Straighten up again. Belly button to your Uddiyana Bandha. Just keep it really tight, right from the base of your abdomen all the way up into your solar plexus. You want to tighten the core. That's your little powerhouse. That's what helps. Inhale, bring your arms up, palms touch, bring your hands down to heart center. Go ahead, close your eyes. We're going to start our deep breathing. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Remember, you want that Darth Vader sound. Big inhale and exhale. Really push the belly button back to the spine. Leave it there. Inhale. Fill your lungs. Feel it expand into the back of your lungs. And exhale. Big inhale. Really expand all those muscles in between, intercostal muscles, and exhale. And hands down to your side. Inhale, arms up. Remember, when we stretch out, we take an inhale. Interlace the fingers, get tall. And exhale over to the left side. Push those hips out, make a big giant C curve. Deeper, 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 stretch, stretch, stretch. Don't let that right shoulder come forward. Open it up. And come back to center. Get taller, taller, taller. And exhale over to the right. Push the hips out, push the hips out. Again, that right shoulder is going to want to come forward. Push your belly in. And open up your shoulder. Push those hips out. Big giant letter C here in your body. And inhale, come up. Exhale, folding over. Go ahead and bend your knees. Let your arms hang. Just ragdoll. Nod your head, say yes. And shake your head, say no. Cross your arms. And just let the extra weight stretch out your spine. Okay, roll forward onto your toes. Swing a little side to side. That head nice and loose. Go ahead and bend all the way down. Your toes pop up. Exhale, big inhale. On your exhale, keep your belly connected to your thigh and push those hips up. If you can straighten your legs, do it. No, sorry, I can't with this. If you can straighten your legs, do it. If you can't, don't do it. It's pretty simple, all right? Let your head go down. Inhale. Exhale, fold over again. The arms come all the way up. Big inhale, big inhale, big inhale. And exhale all the way down. Hands to your side. Step your feet just a little ways apart, hip distance apart. Hands on your hips. Big inhale, get tall. And exhale, fold forward. Take those peace fingers, grab your big toes. If you can't reach, bend your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, poke your elbows out to the side and fold over, right? You want to lean forward on your toes. Big breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Or check your shoulders. Are they on the back of your neck? Move them away. Engage the belly. The more you suck your stomach in or poke that belly back, the further you'll be able to fold forward. Inhale, flatten that back. Maybe you're here with bent knees. Take your hands, step on them. You're gonna step on your hands, poke the shoulders out again, and fold over. Remember, option for your knees to be bent, option for your knees to be straight. Inhale, look up. Exhale, undo those hands, bring them to the waist. Maybe your knees are still bent, maybe they're not. And come all the way up, belly in, belly in, belly in, belly in, belly in. And exhale, finish your pose. I'm going to do a little triangle here. So you're going to take your right foot. No, let me do this one. I don't want to be backwards from you. You're going to take your right foot. It doesn't matter which foot. Step out to the side of your mat. Turn your toes out. Okay. Turn your hips. So those headlights we talked about yesterday are right on the side of your mat. Okay. So your left toes are toward the back of your mat. Your right foot is turned slightly in. Your knees are nice and straight. Hips are straight ahead. Capital T with the arms. You're really tall. Push those hips back, lean forward, and come all the way over. Now this is where, if you have a block, you could use the block to rest your hand. Okay? You don't want to lean forward. Pretend your butt, your heels, and your shoulders are all touching the wall behind you. So maybe you put your block this way, maybe you come all the way down, maybe you grab your toes. Look at that right hand that's up there. Look at it, isn't it pretty? Big inhale, exhale. Really engage that belly, come all the way up. Turn your left toes in, turn your right toes out. Make sure your hips didn't come toward the front of your mat, right? Get them back there. Capital T arms, big inhale, push the hips out. Reach forward, reach, and fold. And again, maybe you're using the block. Maybe you're not. The important thing is that chest is open. Both your shoulders are in one line. Don't let your hips come out. Nice and flat. Big inhales and exhales. If you don't have a block and you can't reach all the way down, maybe your hand is here up on your thigh for support. Maybe it's on your shin. Please don't put it on your kneecap. Oh, yeah. And exhale, step to the front of your mat. Same thing again, big foot. This time you're going to bend your knee again with those hips straight to the side of your mat. The goal is to have your thigh parallel with the mat. It might not be there yet, and that's okay. So if you have a block, you might want to use the block. Arms out, capital T, big inhale, get tall, belly in. Exhale, take that left arm, put it right on top of the left thigh, and then swoop that right arm around so your bicep covers your ear. Open up the chest and look under your armpit. If you want to get super fancy, you can take that hand and put it by your pinky toe. Really make sure your right foot is all the way down and make sure your heel's not popping up. Put it down. Inhale, use that strength. Come all the way up. Turn those left toes in, turn the right toes out. Do a hip check. You didn't know it was hockey, did you? And sink into that right knee, okay? You want to make sure your knee's right over your toe. Don't let it go in or out, okay? Right in the middle, big inhale. Exhale, forearm to the thigh. Swoop the hand over, open up. Make sure that back foot's all the way down. Make sure the pinky. And again, if you want to be fancy, you can put your hand down by your pinky toe. And inhale, come all the way up. You can even push yourself up if you like. step. Nice job. All right, little vinyasa here. Every time I say vinyasa, this is what it means. Sorry, scoot back. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe you're coming to the shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold again. Bend your knees. Step or jump back. Remember where you might want to come down onto your knees. Okay? For your chaturanga, get those elbows in. Don't let them fly out. Elbows in. Inhale to upward dog. If it's hard on your lower back, you can just come to cobra. Get those shoulders. Are you sinking? Okay, don't let them sink. Maybe you press into the tops of your feet so you're swinging like a hammock. Maybe not. Engage that belly, big inhale. And exhale, pull those feet in, lift those hips up. Downward facing dog. We're going to take a few breaths here. So you're mat. You're taking those shoulders and turning out your hands. Keep your hands down, but pretend you're trying to open a jar, right? So you get that twisting action all the way. Forward. Step, jump, walk, crawl, whatever you need to do. Lengthen that back on the inhale. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, come all the way up. I'm going to move this just a little bit. And exhale down. I'm going to do that one more time. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step or jump back. Lower down, chaturanga, engage that belly. Upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. If this is a lot, and wrists or your shoulders, just drop the knees. You can be on all fours. You can rest in child's pose. Now breathe. Going. Inhale, look forward, and go ahead and just drop